What's up, guys? Ziggy here. It is cold. It's cold, man. So it's outside. It's like 21 degrees. It's the day before Thanksgiving, and we've had a couple snowstorms. None of it stuck, thank God. Lake's not frozen yet. It's all right. But I tell you what, the amount of crap homeowners have to do to winterize everything is it's a lot of fun. So, anyways, back in the shop. Might go get a Christmas tree later. Haven't decided yet. But my heat went out. So ordered a new circuit board. It's going to be coming in, I think, in a week or two. So until then, it's wood stove and holsters. But right now, it's starting to warm up with the ovens going. So we'll see. But I figured we'll do a Sig P226 with X300. And it's going to be a Gcode rig. So let's go to town. Let's build something. I'll start by showing a little DIY hack that I did. A couple people said mount your drills to the, to your bench, and like hanging above you and all that stuff. I didn't want to do that because my bench is 3 feet deep. So if I do, I have to reach over and grab it and whatnot. So I came up with this. I got free PVC pipe on Marketplace, and I did this. So I just mounted each one, so I got my, if you push down hard enough, they go. But I got my, each one, because I like to have a different drill for each stage. So quick in and out, and I just, bam. I tried different positions, as you can see, the different holes. But this is what I like the most, having it curved just a little bit. So as I'm here building, then I just reach over so it's not over here. So, which is good, but I'll tell you what. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and I did my Thanksgiving Saturday. I had a Friendsgiving going on, and it was a 36-pound turkey. Here's what it looked like. So I figured, don't need to do it this Thursday. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the fire cranking, and I'm going to do orders. I got that order, those orders. I got order. This is October, and this is November so far. So you can see that's what lead time is looking like. But, if I do anywhere between 5 to 10 orders a day, then everything will be caught up in like 2-3 weeks. So, which is good. But I think while everyone is going to be enjoying family time and Thanksgiving time, we planned it. So we did our Thanksgiving Saturday. That way I could be in the garage and clean, and it needs it. So that's why I'm starting to organize and build more things. That's why I did all the cabinets to hold some of the stuff that I'm working on. And I'll tell you what, 2022, it's not only going to be my year, it's going to be your year. But 2022, things are going to change with, definitely clean up after every job. And you know what? Check this out. I want a pool table. So as I'm cleaning, this is where I'm throwing everything. So now I could go ahead, put things back to where they need to go, because that's what I did. So all growing up, I would, if I'm cleaning something, I just throw it all into the center of the room and then piece it off, and everything has its spot. So right now, the pool table is that spot. But we also, once I find the propane tank, we're gonna have a thing on the flamethrower, and that's gonna be, hopefully it snows. That way I can melt the snow in the driveway. But 30 feet, that's long. But anyways, enough yakking. Let's get to building. First things first, the Sig P226. If you notice, this is a little bit different looking than a holster mold. This is our multi-mold. This is a multi-mold by Tony Katner, and this is a holster mold. So the reason why I would buy a holster mold over a multi-mold is the fact that at the time I bought the 226, multi-mold didn't have that model. Only reason why, but it has stayed true, and it's been going good for me. So a couple things we're going to do. So SIGs, you actually don't have to pretty much block that out. It works itself out, so you don't have to do that. So this is really the only area you'll have to block. This side, nothing. You're good. So all we have to do is block the X300. And this one's going to have suppressor height sights. So what I do is I'll take a 1/2-inch dowel that I carved out, and that actually will mimic the suppressor height sights. This is also going to have, where is it? The Speedlock Gen 2. Might as well get that out. And put the hardware aside, because I use different hardware. I don't like the hardware it comes with. And then it's going to have an RTI 34 on it. And so yeah, we're gonna have to be right around this area, so we're gonna have to build all this up anyway. So should be fun, should be cool. And let's see. So let's get our widgets. Wrong one. Widgets, these you can find these at DIYholster.com. I believe they are in stock right now. I could be wrong though, but the last I saw, last I checked, which was like 3 days ago, they were in stock. So if you need them, that would be where to get them. I have 2 sets, and oddly enough, I have a 3rd set here. These are the ones that are going to be given away. Haven't decided when or who yet, but I was kind of thinking maybe when I hit 5,000 subs, that's when I'll give them away. But let's do our 5 layers here. There's our 5. Alright, so for something that has 2 different planes like this, I will cut. That way that'll lay flat. And you can do that. And this looks like it's residue from a piece of tape. Oh, you know what? It's getting cut off anyway. Alright. So there's half. And then this will be right there. Ooh, that's bent. Let's bend that back. I'll have to put that in the vise later. Let's get another one. There we go. Perfecto mundo. Alright. Put it in there. Oh, there we go. Cool. We'll go to the other side. Same process. Go. Between yesterday and this morning, man, I did probably like 10, 12 orders. It's been nuts. And the PMags, oh my god, I got another couple designs with Kyle Rittenhouse. They look like this. And I actually got thrown in Facebook jail because of them. So yeah, so if you need PMags with laser engraving on them, hit me up. They're on my website, 20 bucks a piece. And I tell you, I can't keep them in stock, so I'm ordering a ton from Magpul. And for those of you who are going to ask in the comments, I am a distributor, so you need to prove that you have a store to get that particular price. So and attach those together. All right, and next step, I'm going to throw on, there's my tape, the blocking for the suppressor height sights. Right, there we go. And what's left is the fun part. So it stinks doing these, right? But I want these to bend. So put that there. Make sure those line up. Okay, now what we're going to have to do is actually build up the blocking right here, which I should have some 1/4-inch pieces of wood that I'd be able to, let's see here, here it is, as long as that sits flush, which looks like it does. That's all that matters. That's good right there. And so placement of the hoods, I have the button lined up with the beaver tail. So it's gonna go right there. So we'll line that up there, and that's where it'll be. This is a thick boy. Very thick. Alright, that's good there. Throw a couple more pieces of tape. I like to do a crisscross pattern if you haven't noticed. Alright, and this will be down here just a little bit. If we go too close, you're going to have this way above this. So we'll stick this down, and for that we'll have to do another thing of blocking. Get that, and I gotta find, I think that is it right there. Yep. Just like I said, just find where it's gonna go. You want to anchor that in place, because if you don't, then you'll pick it up with everything blocked, and then it falls down, and then it's not fun. Because then you got to put it back together while the Dex is cooling, and then you're gonna have to either heat up your Dex, or you're gonna have a cold holster start to form, and that's not fun. All right, and when we fold it over, we're going to be in that area. So for this, we will need another piece, and I'm going to have to get, actually I might have to make this piece. See the size difference? So that will go right here. Ding, ding, ding. All right. Oh, nope, not big enough. All right, so I'm going to cut a piece of wood to fit. All right, a little bit of time on the belt sander there. Oh, yeah. All right, so we'll push that in as much as possible. And then set this up where it needs to go. All right, and the only thing left at this point is the retention plate. Hooray! Looks good. All right, let's get the wood, and I'll need a marker. All right, we'll cut it. That boy's so thick, it was a 4-foamer. Oh, looks real good. I'm happy with that. Now let's cut it up. Is that circuit board in yet? Because damn, it's cold. And I'm not going to be out here long enough to light a fire, so pretty much doing this holster, maybe another one, and then heading inside, which is where my laser is. It is so damn cold in this garage, it gets below freezing in here, that last year I turned the laser on, started lasering, and it, poof, gone, popped. Well, it took me like a month to diagnose it, because it's my first one, and I like to do things myself. $1,300 later, I had to order a new power supply from China. and it took like 3 months to come in. Terrible. So as soon as it started getting cold at night, laser went inside in my living room. So now, once I'm finished a holster here, I got to bring everything inside, laser everything, and then bring it back out, package it, and oh well. It's all part of the game, right? At least until my heat's going, because that is a big investment that I'm going to protect. But it's Siggy time. And the birth of a Sig. I'm actually looking forward to this. Alright, so we got that. We got that. I do use the screws out of that. That's it. And then this hardware I can... Alright, so let's figure out where our retention is. Now the retention's right here. So I'll usually put right here, and kind of put that in the middle. So do retention. Make that face. And go up on the X300. Now you have your choice at the muzzle to go straight up, to angle it in and do a flush cut, or angle and go like that. I think what I'm going to do is angle it and do that, because I think that would actually look good. I mean, it's going to be outside the waistband. At this point, we are going to open it. Oh, here's a little tip for you guys. So, as you know, Surefire lights are expensive. Now, you can buy this light. It's like, I don't know, 300 bucks or something like that. Or you can do what I did. Now, I have friends with this light. I was never really into this light because it's massive, so I never invested in it. But what I did was I bought this light off of wish.com for 80 bucks. Same body, different internals. This is like 30 lumens. It's absolutely terrible, but it's literally the same body. Now, what I did is I made a holster using this flashlight, and then did whatever firearm that was with the real X300 Ultra, and it fit perfectly. So instead of spending $3 and change or more, I spent 80 bucks at wish.com, and I waited 2 weeks for it. And this thing, it works. So keep that in mind. There's a couple, like I think I got this right here, the XC1. I don't remember if I got this one or another one off of it, but I know I got 2 lights. So, anyways, line this guy back up and line up the flashlight in the muzzle, and then you'll see where your trigger is, like so. Now, the amount of retention screws, completely up to you. I know some people that would do a third one here, but in reality, there's nothing right there. But it's also, you know, it's kind of aesthetically pleasing where you got this space right here, and then this giant space right here. So if you put a third one in, evenly spaced, it does look good. However, I am not going to do that. I'll bring this guy back. And then, you know, the chamber's right there. So we'll go up, bam. All right, so we'll drill. I'll drill these out and drill those out. We should be good to go. Totally forgot to block something. So, watch. It's right there. Now, it's not like terrible, but I forgot to do it. So, I'm gonna grab one of my blocking bars, the heat gun. I'm gonna show you how to do this by hand, and then clean it all up so it looks like you did it on purpose. This is relatively easy. Just don't. Oh, wrong gun. Just don't squirt it, or scorch it rather. All right, so we know we're doing just right there. We can see the little bump out, and we're just gonna lift this area up right there. No big deal. You can wear gloves if you want, but just remember it is hot. So take it, lift it, pull down one end with your thumb, and then press down the other. Then a rapid cool. Now I'll clean this up, and you think that looks factory. Rem oil and a rag to clean this guy up. Then we'll take our Noga RC2000, clean the inside of our holes here. Now, get some clear. All right, assembly. Assembly time. You know, that's what I was doing here. I always make these plates and go right here, and these are for, really, you don't need them for this one, but it gives you extra stability there. So we'll go ahead and take our hardware. These are 1/2 inch threaded posts. Throw this on, and then these are 0.4375, something like that. Get those on there. Now, the hardware for this, where did I just put it? There it is. I don't like that it gives you 1/4 inch threaded posts, so I swapped those out for 1/2 inch. Keep their screws, and then they got that end. So take your thread locker. Your thread locker is going to go on all the screws. Go ahead and load these 3. And then put the long screws in there. Now this one you don't want to over tighten. Snug is good, especially on that last one, because if it's too tight, it will do that, see? So it gets stuck. So we'll back it off a little bit. It's the only thing I hate about these hoods. Here we go. Perfect. We'll get the final. There we go, threaded post in that one. And we'll go ahead and throw these guys in. Now here's the thing with this. I keep a Gcode paddle on hand and I check it. All right, so there's not a lot of clearance right there, which is the only thing that sucks about this hood. Also doesn't help that I put the spacer on it, but still. All right, and there it is right there. So if they have a screw right there, it would hit it. Looks like that will clear. So there we go. And then time for retention. And this is just quarter inch, and 0.4375. Probably gonna be too tight right there. All right, check the fitment. Oh, too loose. All right, that's good. I like that. And we'll take this, bend it over, and we will put that right there. And clean the inside and the supplied hardware for that. You know, you gotta be careful, because if you let go with your thumb, it will launch your hardware. And then you see how it kind of has a point? It will move that and then check. There we go. And there it is. I like it. I'm digging it. All right. Let's see, maybe. Yep. Very happy with that. And there we are. There's a Sig 226 with X300, again from wish.com. And that's the RTI setup. Bam. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in and watching. I appreciate all of you. And as always, have a happy and a safe Thanksgiving.